Hey everyone, continuing in Module 2, Topic 3. We're on Activity 3. We're on page 308. I'm probably going to do each page in this activity on its own video because I think they'll each be pretty lengthy. So it says you can use ratio tables as you did when determining equivalent ratios as another strategy to convert units. Complete the ratio table by converting between pounds and ounces. So we've done these tables over and over. So it gives us here that 1 pound is 16 ounces. It's telling us 1/4 of a pound is 4 ounces. So how are they gone from 16 to 4? They're dividing by 4. So 1 divided by 4 is 1/4, and so on. So if 1 pound is 16 ounces, then 2 pounds is 32 ounces. Not a very good 3. 32 ounces. 1 1/4 pounds. Well, if we know 1 pound is 16 and 1/4 of a pound is 4, then we know 1 1/4, 1 plus 1/4, so 16 plus 4, that'll give us 20. And then half of a pound, so half of 1 is half, so half of 16 is 8. Okay, so that was fairly easy, pretty straightforward to do. So complete the ratio table by converting between milliliters and liters. So this one's a little bit more complicated. We know that I'm actually going to kind of present this in a different way, and I'm going to have you draw out a table for the metric system. So our little acronym to remember this is King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So we have these prefixes. The B is our base unit. So in this one, our base is liters. So we are talking about liters in this. Okay, so we have deciliters, centiliters, milliliters, decaliters, hectoliters, kiloliters. Okay. So pause and create yourself this little table. Okay. So I want to start with this one that they've given us just to kind of show you how the table works. So if we have 100 milliliters, if I put 100 here, it's telling us it is equivalent to 1/10 of a liter. Right now, I have a decimal point right here in the 100. The metric system works based on tens and multiplying and dividing by 10 as you go. And each section gets either 10 times larger than the previous or 10 times smaller than the previous. So when I go from milliliters to liters, this unit is a larger unit. So there are more milliliters in 1 liter. So back in the very beginning activity, we said when the unit is smaller, it's going to take more numbers to represent it. So this will be 10, 100, 1,000 times. A liter is 1,000 times greater than this. So if we, no matter which way we're moving, so if we go from milliliters to liters, our decimal moves that way. We're dividing by a power of 10 going this way. So we're dividing by 10, 100, 1,000. So just to show you on a calculator, if we did 100 divided by 1,000, we get 1/10, which is what they have right here. Just showing you with moving a decimal, if we moved it over 1, we move over 1 spot here, the decimal will move over here to 10. If we move over another 1, it'd be 1 here. and then 1/10 here. And we could keep going like this. Move it over another one, and yet another one. Did I do that right? 1 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros. Okay, so that's the one that they give us. So this one, they're starting with 1,000 milliliters. And we're going to liters. Well, we know 1,000, whatever the milliliters is, if we're going from milliliters to liters, we're going to divide by 1,000. I'm sorry, divide by 1,000. So if we divide 1,000 by 1,000, we get 1. So this is going to be 1. Let me show you moving the decimal. So if we're moving 3 spaces over, the decimal moves over 1 here, we're at 100. Moves over another 1 from here to here, we're at 10. Another one here to here, we're at 1. Okay, and let's do the 50. We're going to come back and fill in this other one. Let's do 50 milliliters. So if we're at 50 milliliters and we want to go to liters, it has us at 0.05. So if we, on a calculator, did 50 divided by 1,000, we get 500ths. So let's try it by moving the decimal 1 place over for here, move it another place, 0.5, and then another place, 0.05. So that works out. Let's kind of put one here. Let's say, what if it's 0.5 liters? So each of these times, we're just figuring out a new one. These are not really dependent upon each other. We're just doing another conversion. And we're just using this labeling here at the top to help us. So 5/10 of a liter. So under the liters column, if I put 5/10, and now I want to go to milliliters. So I'm going this way, 1, 2, 3 places. So I'd multiply by 10 to get here, 100 to get here, 1,000 to get here. So if I do 5/10 times 1,000, I should get 500. Let's move the decimal. So if I move it over 1, I get 5. Move it over another one, I get 50. And another one, I get 500. And it makes sense. If 500 is half of 1,000, 0.5 is half of 1. So let's see, they give us this one. They give us liters is 0.01. You should be able to figure it out, just kind of imitating this one. So we're going over 3. We're making it 1,000 times bigger, 10 times bigger, 100 times bigger, 1,000 times bigger. And then they give us 575 milliliters. So let's see, going over to here. So we're doing 1,000 times smaller. So if we divide it by 1,000, we should end up with, that's dividing it by 10, dividing it by 100, dividing it by 1,000. I will verify that on the calculator for you. And there you go. Okay, and we're going to go to the next page on the next video.